have to get me some of that.
I just collect it out of the village, yeah? Just over and over every year. And then dry it out on my heater.
Tomorrow in the daylight when we're heading out, I'm going to pick up a lot of stuff.
Aye. Well, there's a patch to the left on the path tomorrow, and there's loads of birch trees, and they're young too, so the bottom of the bark is really, really good. Just peels off. You obviously don't like need a knife to dig the bark or damage it.
No.
You're just taking the stuff that it gives you, pretty much.
Yeah.
Just a little bit off each tree, and does the job. You can actually accumulate a lot of it really fast.
I've been looking for some of them webbing pouches that go on your belt, so you can like just fill it with stuff as you're walking along.
Aye. Like a dump pouch.
Yeah. Because when it comes to, if the weather's good tomorrow, I want to experiment with that drawstring method I was talking to you about.
Yeah.
Because I've never actually been successful with it, but I've tried it. I know the mechanics of it and stuff. So.
It's all just trial and error. Look me logged out the campfire now. Some nice big juicy logs. Get us a nice hot ash for cooking. Also got my tarp set up and sorted. My hammock. We're at the first woodland camp. I'm with my good friend Adam. He's putting his tent up. I haven't adapted him to the hammock yet, but I'll get there. We'll get him. Shh, shh. It's boiling now. Adam's just sorting his tent out. Water's done. Got Adam's tiny spoon. Tiny spoon!
Yeah, but I've got...
And his... oh, mate.
And me lock knife, can you hear that?
Yeah.
It's lock knife. And it says K-bar
K-bar.
on the knife. Can you see it?
Yeah, we should see it.
So that's the K-bar kit that isn't very good.
It's tiny.
Yeah, it's too small. The spoon should have been bigger. The fork is very bad.
It'd be funny just to watch...
I thought Americans were stereotypically bigger than English.
Dude, don't even get into that shit, mate. Don't even get into that.
How'd they get big with something like that?
Yeah, but it's all about like small meals, isn't it? And ration packs.
Yeah.
That's what that's designed for, ration packs. So you can reach in the bottom and get the one piece of meat that you get. Well, look at Adam's plate. Isn't it brilliant? Just look at it. Isn't it special?
My boy told me I had to take that, or I wasn't coming out. That was.
I love it. It's awesome. So we've got chocolate cake for dessert. Look at that bad boy.
Chocolate cake and coffee.
I know. It's amazing. I love your plate, you know.
Me too. I'm going to use that every time I come out.
It's even got the little compartments.
Yeah.
It's going to be funny trying to get a chicken dinner on that tomorrow. I'm going to put like the peas and broccoli in there, and then a little bit of chicken in there and gravy in there.
No, I need a bigger plate.
It's to go with your tiny spoon. It's a tiny spoon. Well guys, it's been a really good night. Lots of good conversation. I haven't really filmed very much tonight. But the walking and all that's not what you haven't really seen before. And yeah, tomorrow morning I'll show you the camp. Adam's tent. My hammock setup's the usual one. Yeah, we'll catch you all in the morning. Sun's starting to come up. We've had heavy rain like this for about 3 hours now. It's actually been really relaxing just lying here listening to the rain. Adam's over there in his tent. Oh, it's going. I'm all good. Looks like it's going to be a very, very wet day. So all the fresh leaves come off the trees in the wind last night. It's looking pretty camoed in, that like. You can hear Adam snoring. Wow, that's loud. Okay, so we started to pack up. Pretty much we're going to get breakfast on the go before we go. We're going to head up to another 2 camps and then check out the woodland camp for tonight. Just going to start packing up all my stuff now. Nothing worse than a wet tarp to pack up. Can just hear inflatable Matt.
How you doing?
You can hear all the apples falling, there's loads of them. I absolutely love these dry sacks to put our sleeping bag in. It's makes such a difference and just keeps it dry. And then inside that.
Oh, is that what you use? The sleeping bag?
Yeah, the dry sack. There's our bacon rolls, people. Some nice bacon rolls there. We're pretty much packing up now.
Yeah, I'm still getting my tent up.
Getting there.
Yeah.
It's been about an hour now, is it? I'm kidding. I've got my hammock down, still waiting for my tarp to come down. I'm going to do that after breakfast and coffee. So we're back on the path now, heading to the check on 2 camps and then to the woodland camp where we stay tonight. It's quite wet and it stopped raining too. Come some distance already. Yeah, algae. So we just popped in for a look at the beach camp. It's all good. It's very windy here. I'm going to head up to the second one now and have a look at that. It's all solid with the wedges I put in.
Isn't it?
Right. It's all about that angle.
You didn't have to put any skewers into the ground?
No. It's just like there's a big beam across the bottom,
yeah,
and then there's these 2 bits that come up the sides, but they're wedged in because they're V-shapes. So that the bottom V-shape's holding the first 2 logs in place, and then the V strengthens it. It's quite amazing. Something I stumbled on by accident when a wall collapsed on us.
Right.
I was building a perfectly straight wall and it collapsed into sort of that formation. I found that it was really strong, so I kept it as a bench.
It's a good bench.
It's all trial and error.
I needed that bench last night.
And, those stones were cold.
Yes.
I'm still plodding on. Turned out to be a beautiful day. We've just been to collect the spit roast and some cooking equipment, the spit roast poles. So we can get lunch on the go at the new camp. So I'm back here, my first woodland camp, second woodland camp. Got my oven here. We're going to do a nice chicken dinner with some roast pork. Adam's put his tent away and he's got a hammock set up tonight. Same hammock as me.
Thought I'd give it a go.
Green tarp, you'll love it. Just been dragging in some dead branches for the fire, get it going. That's both our hammock setups all set up now. Adam's just pitching up his tent to dry it out. Little camp's looking good. Loads of leaf coverage today. Got some spit roast poles there too. Put the pole on. Yeah. I'm gonna keep on dragging in firewood.
Result.
Tiring, though, isn't it? So literally we've got that pile there, and I've dragged in these and this, and then I've got that pile there and the little few I've just started, and that's took us about a good 20 minutes to just process that amount of wood. That's the tent up drying. I really like this tent, Adam. I like the shape of the door. Is that, can you pull that? Has that got cordage in so you can pull it tight? Yeah, it's quite epic. I may have to get one. There's Adam's sleep setup. Pretty close to the same as mine, apart from just using an inflatable roll mat and a different kind of sleeping bag. There's charging batteries there. Right, so I'm getting ready to start cooking. I'm going to feast on the go. I've got the spit roast pole up and running. The 2 poles from the other camp that we went up and got. And then our good old spit roast thing. I'm going to get a joint of pork on there and we're going to roast that through over the night slowly. Got the oven on the go. Took out some rocks and put all the hot ash at the back, and I've left a gap so I can keep the flames away from it or closer to it depending. So for the starter we're having salmon en croûte, which is basically salmon wrapped in puff pastry with like a parsley cream sauce inside it. And then we're going to have that with new potatoes and stir-fried spring greens. Bit out of season, but why not? So these are the salmon parcels. It's just basically a fillet of salmon wrapped in puff pastry. It's got some nice buttery sauce in there too. thinking about putting an edge on that tray also, but we'll see how it goes. Pork's on. That's for later tonight. It's a nice joint of pork, that. I put the salmon and the puff pastry in a tray just because the sauce was starting to leak out. And we don't want that because it'll set our oven on fire. Just there's no proper, just that little bit of one stick heat on there at the moment. Just keeping all the heat at the back for the roasting. Pork is looking grand. A little issue with the strings, but I've sorted it out. It's getting nice darker now on the outside. Get my shallot potatoes on. This pork crackling is going to be awesome. Oh, the colour and the salmon. Look at the puff pastry surrounding the salmon. Are you ready for this? Are you ready? Right, 1 second. I'm going to make you wait a second. Right, 3, 2, 1. Look at that golden brown. That just, oh, words cannot say the smell. I wish we had smell-o-vision.
Well done yourself there, Tom.
It's awesome. We've got the new potatoes on. I'm going to get the wok fired up in a second and get the greens on the go.
So what leaves are in there?
Just cabbage mainly.
Alright. Stir-fried cabbage.
Yeah. It's actually really nice. It goes with salmon quite well. We do like wok fried Savoy cabbage with chorizo sausage at work.
Alright.
And it's quite good, like. Serve salmon on top of that.
I do a nice chicken curry with chorizo.
Do you?
I use it in quite a few things now. It's quite good.
That's there.
Wow.
The salmon puff pastry top. And then the new potatoes are here. They're ready too.
Yep.
I want to get plated up.
That bad boy. Gotta get a shot of that in.
And cabbage and potatoes. Child's play. And for the roast chicken, as usual, we're going to wrap it in bacon, just to give it that little protective bacon coat.
Protected. And tasty.
Bacon is super tasty.
Yep.
The fire's burning my arm.
Who'd have thought pork and chicken would taste so nice together?
I know. So wrap the pork in tin foil now, just to finish off the cook to the centre, so I can turn up the heat on the fire because the sun's going down and it's getting quite cold now. Chicken in the oven I've wrapped in tin foil. It's grand. We're all doing good. Love it.
The bacon for me.
I know, it's amazing. The chicken is getting wrapped in tin foil again. Just checked on it and looking good. Gonna get it back in there. So I'm going to bring this table. This is just a slab of wood wrapped in tin foil. That's going to be our carbon block for the meat. Probably all the meat. That'll be a good spot there. I'm going to bring the pork over and Adam's going to cut it. And then I'm going to check the chicken also. And then I'm going to get all the trimmings on and the gravy and all that.
It's the witching hour.
Just look at that, we've cut the pork in half now. Just because we took the tin foil off and the crackling's a bit soft, so we're cooking it off so it's a bit harder. Much more nice. We've been eating it, as you can see the cuts on it. Chicken's almost done. Vegetables, potatoes are on. Roll them nicely. It's our chicken and all our bit of grass there. It's fine. Seasoning. The bacon's all down by the side. I like to put it down the side in the juices and it kind of makes it more edible even though it's really crispy. Food. The pork is just pulling. It's so nice, like.
Look at it.
Been cooking for hours, like.
Beautiful.
There's our roast dinner, Yorkshire puddings, bacon, all the trimmings, chicken legs, pork, and we even have gravy. Awesome heat, that. Well guys, that's another brilliant day. We've we've had an awesome day. We've got some polypores and we're stropping knives and didn't have to put a razor knife on mine. It was awesome. Awesome cooking again. Just spot on day. Nice chilling and awesome food. So yeah, we'll catch you all in the morning. Adam's just getting the fire going, we're both up. Well, I'm not up yet, I'm still in my sleeping bag.
Yes!
It's going.
Stay going.
We've had some rain through the night again. And just so that you all know, Adam loved his hammock.
Oh man, it was wicked.
Comfy, aren't they?
I sat up in the night to try and tried to grab the zip from the bottom.
Aye.
And the thing started kind of whoa. I felt like a kayak, you know, when you're on the
Yeah.
water and you go all
Yeah.
mental. Balance, man.
We're pretty much all packed up now. Just having our last coffee and the last few things. Almost done. Adam's stropping his knife on the polypore.
Polly the polypore.
Polly the polypore.
I'm a believer.
It's
I am,
awesome.
like, sharpened our knives on it and they're like razors.
The razors. I just through the second field. Doing grand. Adam's just randomly walking through a field, carrying a mushroom and a coffee in the other hand. There's another sort of mushroom. No idea what that one is. We're just saying how high the water got overnight and with the rain we've had over the past 2 nights. Normally you see rocks in the rapids or the bridge, but there's none now. Yeah, Adam's still carrying his mushroom.
Polypore. We're just chatting with some random guy.
Yeah, he's just like walking along with it in his hand so it doesn't damage it.
Do you know what this
A
is?
random man just stops him and they're having a discussion about the mushroom. With polypore. Fungi.